Thank you very much. I would love to keep that little tidbit on my hook. Yes. Absolutely perfect. So, from here on out, time to return to Flotsam and collect our rewards. Now, since we're here anyway, near Cedric, let me quickly pay him a short visit, because, yes, I like this armor set that we currently got, but now that we have the Kayren skin, we are capable of crafting an item for that. Ooh. What's the elven leader planning? Do you maybe know, Cedric? And are you willing to tell me?
Any idea what Jorvik intends towards Laredo or the local humans?
Only he knows that. But I suspect he's at a loss, unsure what to do. He's in the area, mounts the occasional ambush, then lies low for a few days. But he's yet to put together a larger attack.
I think he's waiting for the Commandant to lower his guard.
It would appear so. But Jorvik is famous for his viciousness. He's fought regular troops, attacked much larger settlements. Delaying the fight this long is unlike him. Unless there's something I don't know about.
There might very well be. Anyway, for us, in the meantime, let's trade. You had a diagram for the Kayren Carapace armor. Resistance to poison 5%, bleeding 5%, vigor regeneration during combat 5%. Add only one armor? Oh, I'm a stupid boy. It's the Carapace armor reinforcements. So, this sounds like a good buy. Is there anything else that I can get from you? No. I will take one of these. It's expensive, but hopefully I get paid well enough to make up for it. So, thank you very much. And also, speaking of rewards, we doubled the contract price. But we never actually spoke about what was double the price. Like, I don't even know what the original price was. What if the reward we would get was just the power of friendship and we would get not a single Oren? Because that would be troublesome. Because a double of nothing is still nothing. So hopefully, friend, you've got some better news.
Job done. The Kayren's dead.
Good work. You've earned your reward.
Thank you very much. Ooh.
You might want to stir it.
Okay. Again, I can't fully see what I just got, but I got a hefty amount of orange, that's for sure. Kayren skin armor. Okay, so this was what I thought I was gonna buy from Cedric. Oh my god, okay, that's 14 robust cloth. Vitality plus 30, damage reduction from magic 5%. Okay, that is ever so slightly better than my current hunter armor. But, what it makes up with vitality and more reduction from damage from magic, it loses in both armor and also the costs to make this thing. And if I use 2 Kayren skin to make 2 armor upgrades enhancements, that might actually be better. In the long run, that might really be better, because armor is temporarily. And the upgrades also, but if I use the upgrades on a higher piece of armor, I might be in a better position for that. So, sure, happy to have it, but probably not going to use it. Okay, well, in any case, contract complete. Love it. Because in the end, it's all a matter of price. A full pouch of orange improved Geralt's mood and was a fair compensation for the difficult fight with the Kayren. Freed from danger, the townsfolk of Flotsam breathed a sigh of relief, and foreign merchants could finally set off. Everything just like in the old stories, before the time the Witchers began to have second thoughts and dabble in politics. eventually everyone will get drawn into politics, whether they like it or
Well.
not.
How's the Commandant as a host?
Weird.
It's people like him who might help us.
Or put us in shackles and throw us into the river?
Exactly.
He told me they're keeping Scoia'tael prisoners on a barge in the port.
Did he mention if Ciaren ep Esnalen, Yorveth's right-hand elf, is among them?
Who?
No.
No.
He may know something about the Kingslayer.
He
Let's
might.
pay him a visit.
That is a very good idea indeed. Because, yeah,
What's in these crates, boss?
Laredo indeed spoke about the prisoners barge, and it is that one in that case. Yeah, the cage just kind of gave it away. So, we might have one problem. I don't think we're allowed in. Just maybe. Yeah, see you later. Boys?
What do you want?
To speak with the wounded prisoner.
No one's allowed.
I'm here on Commandant Laredo's orders.
I heard he cut a deal with you, but
So get out of my way.
he won't tell you much. He's dying.
Maybe we can pry something out of him just yet. With a little bit of luck, that is. And otherwise,
Shut your traps. Stop bloody moaning down
do
there.
you know healing magic by any chance?
Wakey, wakey, coffer. You'll fall asleep forever any day now. Look, Birdie's all wet. Hey, Birdie, you get wet just looking at me.
Get ready, Birdie. We'll be down to see you right after our watch.
What a fun group.
They beat him bad. He's got at least a dozen fractures.
Oh boy.
I'll need your help.
What do I do?
The spell I'm going to use is painful. It could kill him if he thrashes around.
So keep him in
I'll
place.
use the Axii sign to calm him.
Or that.
Perfect.
Calm the wounded elf with the Axii sign. Okay, let's see. Axii. And...
What's the bloody meaning of this?
nothing.
No playing with your sword, got it?
I merely wanted to use Axii. Okay, okay. Yeah, that works better. You guys are so easily agitated. Yet when I start looting stuff, you don't give a single care in the world. Get your priorities straight. Okay, here we go. Cast some Axii. Keep him calm and alive.
It's no use.
You wish, Horson. I'm no traitor.
He's raving.
That gun? Where am I?
In Flotsam. On the prison barge.
The convict's barge? I'm done for.
We need to fight Yorveth. If we say that, which is kinda true, sort of, he might like us a little bit more. We're fighting Laredo, like you.
We're fighting Laredo too, a common goal.
I once made the mistake of trusting Dwan. Never again.
Okay, so much for that. But to be fair, we did save your life.
You'd be dying in pain if it wasn't for us.
If it wasn't for the Dwan, I wouldn't be here.
Also fair. There is a Witcher among the Scoia'tael.
There's a Witcher in Yorveth's unit.
Like every Dwan, he turned out to be a bastard.
He betrayed you.
He betrayed us. He said he had an offer for me. So we met, where roses of remembrance grow. I should have known.
Roses of Remembrance?
Yes, some of the last in the world. He thought that I'd betray my elven brother in order to control the unit. I refused, and there was a fight. I've never seen anything like it. No human can move that fast. It was a massacre. I was the first to be hit, thus I survived. I would have bled to death had Laredo's men not found me. Letho will kill Yorveth, and all will be lost.
Letho?
So many dead, so much suffering, all for naught.
This Letho is Voltor's killer. Why does Letho want Yorveth dead? If they work together, what went wrong?
Why does the Dwan want Yorveth dead?
He used us from the start. our hatred. But he no longer needs Yorveth. Sees him as a thorn in his side. I don't know what Letho wants.
Okay, can you tell me what Yorveth is planning at least? Like, it sounds like this will be a typical case of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And we currently all want to track down this Letho. So what is Yorveth planning?
What does Yorveth want? Why Flotsam?
Go plow yourself.
Oh, come on. Tell me I'm on your side. Please.
You have to tell me I'm on your side.
Believe me, come on.
If you say
Yes, yes, yes.
Flotsam is only the beginning. We're no bandits, we fight for freedom. In due time, Yorveth will answer the call, and we'll emerge from the woods, joining the battle.
What battle?
He wasn't specific.
In that case, I'll ask Yorveth himself.
I'd like to see that.
Hopefully you'll live to see that too, indeed. So, final question. This Letho is Voltest's killer. 100%. We're not dealing with more witchers, just one.
Letho. He's the Kingslayer?
Yes.
That's all I need to know.
We got what we came for.
What now?
Yorveth.
What if Yorveth already knows?
I've got an old saying all ready for him. My enemy's enemy is my friend.
Exactly.
Warn him, Gwynblade. Yorveth fights, for that is what he does best. He's Enshe, a real one, a free one. Among the last. Fighting makes sense, now more than ever before. There is still hope.
What are you talking about, Ciaren? Hope for what?
For change. For a better tomorrow. I'll not see it. They'll torment me to death on this barge, and I'll go gladly where the apple trees bloom. But you must warn Yorveth.
Yennefer told me that Ciri has departed for good. She inhabits another world and is happy there. Before she left this one, she gave us the Isle of Avallac'h, our island. We stopped counting time. People believe that the wraiths of the Wild Hunt are immortal. They race across the heavens, gripping in their bony hands swords, their lightning bolts. They take away mortals, ever expanding their cavalcade of spectral riders. They burned the orchard and the house. In their armored boots, they trampled our island. And they made off with Yennefer. I had to get her back. Return to reality. Return to the Witcher's path.
So Yennefer is in the hands of the Wild Hunt?
Are you all right?
I've been to the Isle of Avallac'h, among the apple trees and the mists. After the massacre in Rivia, Ciri took me there, and Yennefer. The Wraith Riders kidnapped Yen, and I pursued them.
But...
Triss, this is important. I feel like everything's coming together. When the Witchers found me barely alive a half-year ago near Kaer Morhen, I was fleeing the Wraiths of the Hunt. They continued to pursue me, in the outskirts, then in Vizima when I killed the Grand Master. Now I know it was no coincidence.
Kayren mentioned roses of remembrance growing somewhere near here. Cedric claims likewise. If that's true...
Right now I should be searching the forest for Yorveth, not looking for flowers.
I could restore your memory.
You sure?
Everything seems to indicate that. Whatever's blocking your memory is clearly weakening. I think I could break that barrier with just one petal from a rose of remembrance. Those flowers are truly powerful.
Then we need to get them.
In that case, Yorveth can wait.
Hell yeah.
Want me to go with you?
You know what? I'd say it'd be nice if you did, because I don't fully know what I'm looking for. And the moment we're right there, you might instantly you can help me out with casting the spell to help me remember. So, just to make sure that I don't go there, pick a flower, return only to hear, Geralt, that's a normal rose, not a rose of remembrance. Because, oh, bloody hell, that would be embarrassing.
I'd love your company.
All right then. Let's go. Cedric mentioned there are some old elven buildings near the cascade in the forest. We should start there.
Lead the way.
Shut your traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
Careful or I'll shut your bloody trap.
Wakey, wakey, coffer. You'll fall asleep forever
Well,
any day now.
well. Story is slowly unfolding. And hopefully once we figure all of this out, we'll know more than ever before. The Rose of Remembrance. Interrogating Ciaren made Geralt feel strange. Perhaps it touched a nerve, and it certainly caused anxiety. The Witcher could almost hear the memories locked away in his mind, calling for freedom and battering at the door that kept them from him. Seeing the Witcher's behavior, Triss decided there was no time to lose and asked Geralt to find a Rose of Remembrance. This powerful psychoactive agent could hasten the recovery of his memory. Geralt and Triss went off to search for the flower, or, more precisely, Geralt followed the sorceress, who knew how to reach the place where the roses apparently grew. The Assassins of Kings. From the very beginning, the prison ship moored at the wharf attracted Geralt's attention. Non-humans, actual or alleged Scoia'tael and their collaborators, were imprisoned below decks. When Triss told the Witcher that an adjutant of Iorveth by the name of Ciaren was among the prisoners, our hero decided to speak with him personally. He and the sorceress proceeded to the wharf, hoping to reach the unit's leader, and by extension, Letho, through Ciaren. The intelligence proved true. However, Geralt was unable to speak with Ciaren, for the elf was writhing in agony, dying. Before Triss could start healing, Geralt had to use the Axis sign to calm him. Following the conversation with Iorveth's adjutant, the search for the Kingslayer gathered momentum. However, other matters of greater importance to Geralt could not wait. The Witcher had a very serious conversation with Triss Merigold, the results of which are detailed in another thread, and only after he finished what he was asked did he continue the investigation. Returning memories. Another vision also came during an interrogation, but this time Iorveth's adjutant was the one interrogated. The smell of apples brought a memory of the Isles of Avalak, a mysterious land where Geralt arrived after the events in Rivia. The Witcher once more lived through the wondrous experience of that place, but he was not to cherish them for long. Wonder turned into fury when Geralt saw a woman being kidnapped by the Wild Hunt. The abducted was very important to him. The Witcher realized that searching for her became his main goal in life. And that is where we are left off, in search of the Rose of Remembrance. Before we get ourselves stuck in some kind of grand floral adventure, however, it might be a wise idea to free up a tiny bit of space in the old backpack to make sure that whatever we find we will be able to take along with us. Like, where would these Roses of Remembrance be? I mean, are we gonna go over here maybe? If so, new area to explore, new loot to find. And also, I'm wondering, over here, when we were facing the troll, we were only running around in circles in the lake area or in the river area, just a tiny bit. But the path over here, we never explored. This over here, might we be able to go to those places as well? Maybe. I know there was a path over here on the riverbed or something that allowed us to go back, but in this direction, might be worth checking out as well. But mainly, I need more space and to store all my items. Alright, Triss, wherever you are, I think you're in that direction. Might have left her behind a little bit. One more thing, or two more things before we go. I actually need to meditate because I have 3 freaking talents that really need to be spent, because if we don't do that, we're just gimping ourselves just a tiny little bit. We can explore the swordsmanship, tree, magic, or alchemy. 3 talents in total. I 100% want to go with alchemist for now, because 30% more bomb damage is very pleasing by the sound of it. So I will take that. Yes, please. On the That would increase it to 100% as well. Ooh, that might be nice. Like, all the other stuff in the alchemy tree, not so much. Really, not so much. But the bombs, they're cool. But I'll save that for later. First up, let's see, there was this one. Enhanced Quen sign, deflects 20% damage. I want that one. What do I need to get that? I need either Enhanced Art Sign, which is Art Sign level 2. No idea what that means. Does that mean it's just +2 extra meters range? Or also more power? Not sure. Otherwise we would have 5 sign damage. Okay, and unlocks the Axis Sign level 2. Hexed opponents gain more vitality and more damage dealt. I don't really use Axii that much in battle, mostly because it takes a really long time to actually take control over the enemy, so...
Maybe that's an incentive to try and use it a bit more. Everything requires practice after all, and if you decide to barely ever use Axii, well, you're not gonna get any better at it now, would you?
Art is more useful to me, so I will go with art. And I really wanted Enhanced Quen sign, so there we go. Hopefully that will help me out in the future. So that means one more final thing to do. I have a whole lot of money, and you had a fair few recipes available.
If I take a look at what
Okay, so you don't really have as much stuff as I remember you having, but I do know that the stuff that I do want is the Hanged Man's Venom for more damage dealt against humans. Very useful. I'd like to take that, and the arachnid oil to poison my foes. Although, I thought that arachnid oil would be very effective against arachnids, but I don't actually think that is the case with this one. It's just poisons foes, which sure, I'll take, and also, I'll take the red haze. Not really sure how useful it will be in the long run, but for now, maybe it's useful. Thank you very much. That means Triss, where are you?
Dwarves stealing bread from the mouth.
Yeah, I see you. Don't run away from me, please. I have time, finally, to find these roses for remembrance. And I am quite curious to see where they are. And finally, you're not sleeping. Good job. And kids, stop following me. There's Witcher business to be done. And you do not want to be out. Thank you, Triss. You do not want to be out in the forest. Okay. By the way, can we... Oh, how about we don't do that?
They'll never learn.
No, they will never learn. Although, to be honest... Oh. Really? Oh, I don't want Axii. I want my... Quen, most definitely, because it now has the extra power. No escaping. Triss, have I told you that you're amazing? Absolutely amazing. I love having a partner. But you know me. I need my looting. Triss, don't get yourself in more trouble, please. There's looting to be done. Anything else? No, not really. Okay, let me take that, please. Circle figure. And you. Verbena, thank you. Okay, so, where are we going? Also, we're getting a whole lot of buffs by going this route. Not complaining, liking it quite a bit in fact. But let's be aware of all the Endrigas around here, shall we? I can hear them. And I see a Necker following us. Shall we take care of him? Yeah, let's do so. No escaping. Come on, thank you. Anyone else who followed us? Anywhere? No? Good, you're mine. Oh. Are we gonna do that again? Come on. Okay, so where exactly are we going? Like, is it just a random patch of roses somewhere, or did I just completely miss an entirely new area? This is where the Neckers are. That's the waterfall cave. Where are the drowners? Also, are you telling me that I missed that? Really? No, for real. I went into the cave, completely didn't pay attention to this. Well, okay then. Nothing in there? No? I hear another one of those signs. That's not that, come on. There it is. Okay, so where exactly on the map are we in this case? The path over here. Okay, brilliant. Oh, if only I had known that. It would have been perfect. Oh well, so.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here too.
I think we've arrived. The cascade, the menhir. We need to take the path leading upwards.
Gardens in the middle of forests? Those elves really like to complicate things.
Stop whining. It's not far now.
Plus, a garden in the middle of a forest kinda sounds cool. I like the idea of that. Just a random, well-kept garden in the middle of a forest. Sounds perfect.
Cedric told me a beautiful legend about this place.
Legends are almost always beautiful, especially elven ones. The reality often leaves a lot to be desired.
Well, Cedric also said the site itself was something wonderful.
Well, Cedric is a guy of poetry and stuff, and he knows his way with words. So, if he says this place is something special, then I would actually easily believe him in that regard. So, okay, I have to agree a little bit on the regard of complication to get all the way over here.
Cedric said Cymoril eclipsed even Francesca Findabair with her beauty, and Francesca's reputed to be the world's most beautiful woman.
Cedric drinks too much.
Also high possibility.
He really has visions, you know. He really has the gift. He could learn to control it if he drank less.
Cedric drinks to get rid of the visions, and that's something I understand perfectly well.
The ruined elven baths. Oh, I want to learn about that. Let's see. Location, ruined elven baths. The inhabitants of Flotsam and its surroundings described the nearby elven ruins in less than flattering terms. They mostly limited themselves to a heap of stones, my lord. Don't be going there alone, or a neck will catch ye, and other similar phrases. I learned more when I brought Cedric a drink. Where bindweed and briar entwined splintered marble, buildings of captivating beauty had once stood. Today, only the ruins of the baths and elven statues remain, testifying to the past splendor of the place. Oh, that indeed sounds brilliant. Oh, and again, how high... I see red roses, I see purple roses. How high would the chance have been if I wanted to go here on my own? I pick one of these normal red roses and return. It would have happened. Or maybe all of the red roses are the roses of remembrance and the purple ones aren't.
Oh my, lovers. Look out. It's beautiful.
Yeah, quite so.
I just don't understand it. How did the elves become so cruel? The one with the scar had so much hatred in him.
Places like this make you realize just how much they've lost. There used to be entire elven cities, and the forests were theirs to enjoy, not to hide in. Humans destroyed that, put them in reservations. Yorvith and his kind are taking revenge, though not all elves are like that.
Ciaren said there's a lot more at stake.
He has his ideal, a certain vision of the world. But do you think there's room for humans in it?
We're practically one and the same.
Wrong, Triss. We've been learning from each other for generations, but we're different at base.
I don't know why I find that awfully sad.
Just like this garden. Beautiful and sad.
And the question whether or not something like that will ever be, will humans and non-humans ever live in some kind of peace with each other? Like, the racism is at an all-time high right now in this world, so will there ever be a time where that will be completely subdued? I hope so. Oh well, in the meantime though, both humans and non-humans kinda make a mess of everything, and they're not really helping the cause. So,
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, is this the Rose of Remembrance that we need? Yes, the purple one. Okay, brilliant. Well, let's take one of those home in that case. And you do your thing.
Slimeral's Rose of Remembrance. Legend has it they wilt unless nourished with blood, and also if they're sold. But give it to someone you love, and it'll live forever.
Oh no. Okay, sorry, but that's a... I like you, Triss. I like you a lot, but everything has become an extreme amount of complicated. That you might understand, but the whole ordeal with Yennefer, and I don't know what my past fully is. I can't give you this rose right now with the thought of, oh, if you give it to a lover, it will never wilt. That's not fair.
Well, this is awkward.
Oh, please, Geralt. It's just some stupid elven story.
Even so.
Give me the rose before you break it.
Yeah, sure.
It's not stupid, it's just that...
This is the statue, Curly. Don't mind us. Imagine the corn we'll get. I won't leave the brothel for a month.
6 weeks even.
What are you
Where
planning?
does that woman get the gold for all this? I mean, her and the old man, they're buying a new house. And now these statues for the garden. Must be defraying the treasury. What's a town chancellor do anyway?
Wait, so...
Ploughing hard to move.
You guys...
We'd never shift it in one piece. I know. We'll break off the legs, the heads, remove it in bits.
We can do the same to
Break
you.
off your own head, clown.
Shut your trap, cunt.
No. Oh, you just got yourself into trouble, friend.
Man.
You definitely got yourself into trouble. Definite trouble. Leave her alone. Come on, you idiots. Okay, you know what? I love the Quen retribution going on over here. Nope. Okay, we have some teamwork going on, if we can make it work. Okay, dude, move it. There we go. Much better. Quen for the win. No. Come on, get out of the way. Oh. Okay, your friend is problematic. Well, job done. Idiots. No, no. Triss.
Watch out!
Oh. Oh, thank God. Oh, I swear. No. This is going from bad to worse, isn't it?
The love life of our white wolf certainly got a lot more complicated. Especially because every action right now can be seen as having a double meaning. Hopefully we'll make the right choices on the path to true love.